Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel now. So I know I have been promising the game review of Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, guess what? It's here, guys. Finally wanted to sit down and go ahead and do this. I'm sorry I cannot English today. It's been a very, very, very long day. But yeah, so Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. All Telltale series, you know, whatever decisions you make, it alters the story of the game. So this is, you know, one of those types of games where there's multiple different types of endings. Such a great game, though. I love the storyline that they did with this. Now, given, yes, I know, like I said, it was my choices, so I technically made my own storyline, but they're all preset in the game and everything already. So, yeah, it's probably a game that I should probably go through and play, like, maybe a couple of different times and everything like that, but maybe later on down the line, because there's so many other games that I want to play and so many other games that I am playing right now currently. Like, you know, H1Z1 just came out, you know. Anyways, I'm not going to get off topic, sorry. I'm getting off topic again. But yeah, so I would say probably my favorite scene from the game is, you know what, I'll actually go ahead and I will, let me go ahead and see how long it is real quick, because, see if I have a moment to be able to include it in there. Yeah, either way, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to include it in here while I talk. You know, I'll just put it on there. This is for me later, so that way I can see where I'm going to put it. But, yes, so this scene right here where they actually, you know, they get Rocket's gun, they're passing it around, they're actually working together as a team. It's very early on in the game, but this is actually where they kill Thanos, which I personally still don't think Thanos is dead, but based on the storyline, you know, he's dead. He's gone. You know, they're actually working together as a team. You're seeing them as the Guardians of the Galaxy to defeat Thanos, who Thanos is like their big all-time nemesis of, you know, ever. Now, I mean, if I'm wrong about that and there's other, like, more huger nemesis to the Guardians of the Galaxy than Thanos, please go ahead and put it down in the comments below. But also as well, anyways, back to what I was saying. One of my favorite scenes in the game, only because you see them working together, you know, side by side, given, you know, they're the Guardians of the Galaxy. They always work together. They may not always, you know, fuse correctly or be on the same thought pattern and everything like that, but, like I said, I like this scene. Don't get me wrong, so as far as it goes on here, the story is not about Thanos. What they're doing is, initially, Thanos is going after an item called the Eternity Forge, that will, you know, help him gain supreme power and everything like that, yada yada yada, the whole Thanos storyline as it goes, because he's just out there to destroy the fucking universe, or at least half of it, per se. But yeah, so he ends up getting to the Eternity Forge, but the Guardians stop him. That's, you know, that scene right there that I showed you, where they're working together and they stop him. But it's located in an ancient Kree temple. Now, the Kree were a race that were supposedly killed off a while ago. Like, I don't remember exactly how many years ago. If I find out, I'll include it, like, right here or something. So, as far as it goes on there, there are Kree that are actually still alive. And, Hala, which that actually sounds funny, just saying her name out loud, because I never really did. You know, Hala. Anyways, she actually is one of many Kree that are actually still left alive, and she is also after the Eternity Forge as well. Now, she proves to be a very, very, very interesting nemesis to the Guardians. I wouldn't say she's as big as a nemesis as Thanos, because, you know, they had been fighting Thanos for years before his ultimate destruction in this game. Like I said, I don't think he's really dead. But she actually ends up getting a hold of the Eternity Forge, you know, because they're out there, they're celebrating and everything like that after they've killed Thanos. You know, they've got the Eternity Forge, and shortly after that, that's when they get into the little debacle with the Kree, with Hala, who is the Kree's leader, to get back the Eternity Forge. So as far as that, they're drinking, they're having fun, yada yada yada, and then that's when they actually get the Eternity Forge, and then they find out exactly, not exactly what it is per se, but they know the fact that they cannot let Hala have it, because if Thanos wanted it, they know that it has great power. So they have to get it back from Hala. I don't remember exactly how she stole it off the top of my head right now, but either way, so they break into Hala's ship to get back the Eternity Forge, and then spoilers. If you've not played the game or anything like that, stop this video right now, because it's gonna blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna start going into spoilers. So Star-Lord, or Peter Quill, however you may know him, same person either way, actually ends up dying. So he actually ends up dying because he got stabbed by Hala. So now she has she has something that is similar to Yondu's effect with his arrow, except hers it's like a giant scepter. He actually ends up getting stabbed. If I can find it, I'll just play a picture of it, or play a small clip of it right here. He ends up dying right at first. He doesn't end up dying right away. Drax gets him out, or Gamora, whoever you choose to go on your route with you. I chose Drax. Gets them out and gets them back to the Milano, and he ends up dying there. And in him dying, he has flashbacks, or not flashbacks, but like memories of his mother and everything like that. And at the end of it, it says, "Peter, come and find me." So he went, after that, he was brought back to life by the Eternity Forge. Now, they didn't know it at the time, but how the Eternity Forge works is that it goes through, and after it takes one life, it can give life back to another who has just recently perished. I don't think it's from a long, long time ago. I think it more so has to be recent or something or another like that. I don't remember exactly. Either way, I feel like I'm actually just kind of going through and iterating the entire story to you, so I'm going to stop that and cut it out right there. Overall, my review of the game, because of the fact that it is such a completely different storyline than what you may be used to seeing in the movies, because it's nothing like the movies. Now, in this game, Gamora looks completely different from what you would see. You can see her there. As you can tell, she looks nothing like what she does in the movies or anything like that, because of the fact that they're not going based off of the movies for this. They're going based off of, the comics and the original basis of the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not like the movies. This is completely different, because, you can even tell in general, Groot looks different. Drax, he has, his tattoos are slightly different, but, like I said, they're not going off the basis of their own movies. The movies are their own incarnation of the Guardians of the Galaxy, whereas this one is going more like how everything is supposed to go, more or less, based on what I can see. So overall, I thought it was great. I thought it was definitely a good storyline. It was any Telltale series is like, literally, it's a story. It's great, and it catches your attention. It just keeps you there. It makes you want to keep playing it more and more and more. So, overall, I would say yes, the game is very addicting, because you would just want to know what's happening next and everything like that, and it starts getting really good right as that episode is ending, so it's like, crap, I want to see what's happening next. So it just has a way to keep drawing your attention, to keep coming back to it. And I like how they do all of it on there. Telling this story is, it's really good. Because really, you don't even need to do, if you're doing a Let's Play on this, if you want to, you don't even really need to do that much narration on this game, because it tells the story in itself. It's really good, though. So if you haven't checked it out yet, I definitely would. Go ahead and play it for yourself. Maybe throw me down some, throw it down in the comments below if you have played it, and what your outcome of the game was, and what you may have done differently based on what you saw in my Let's Plays. If you didn't see them, go ahead and check them out. They are in a playlist on there and everything. overall, I would go ahead and I would give the game a good 10 out of 10. Like, it's easily one of the best Telltale series, and I would say probably video games that I've played in general, because, I mean, ever since they launched the movies, I was hoping for a Guardians of the Galaxy game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am more than thrilled that Telltale series decided to go ahead and pick it up because of the fact that, like I said, they tell such great stories with it. You know, you don't need to have any narration whatsoever because of how they do everything, and there's so many different options. But overall, yeah, definitely, like I said, 10 out of 10. Now, I would have no issues if they decide to go ahead and expand on a Guardians of the Galaxy game separate from the Telltale series, because I would definitely play the living hell out of that as well, as long as they don't ruin it. And I believe Telltale series stayed true to the Guardians of the Galaxy, who they are, what they stand for, and how the characters are based off of. So yeah, overall, fantastic game. I don't really have much else to say about it other than that. Like, I could go over my choices that I made on this game all day long, but if you want to see those, go ahead and check them out on the playlist. I will leave a link for that down in the description below of this video. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. I am going to go ahead and get on out of here, and that Let's Play will be coming around tomorrow, which is Monday. So I will talk to you later guys, and I'll see you next time. And until then, bye.